Um, for this project, I would be doing San Diego, California. The weather is so beautiful and it has a great amount of diversity. The climate consists of 12 inches of rain per year, 0 inches of snow per year, and about 266 sunny days per year. The weather doesn't seem like it would have an impact on the construction or design of my house. However, earthquakes do tend to happen in California, so that could possibly affect the creation of my home. When it comes to energy, I would love to have solar shingles just because they're easier to install and also more pleasing to the eye than solar panels. They also protect your roof and can withstand rain, hail, and wind. They also last for a long time. The best way to reduce energy is definitely lowering and turning off the temperature when I'm not home. The next best thing is to replace the light bulbs. I would use compact fluorescent lights because they can use 25 to 80% less electricity than regular bulbs and also last longer. Before I build my house, my goal is to make sure that I can construct my house near a well. If not, I would definitely put one in. When putting in a well, I would not have it too shallow since there's a big risk of contamination. Just to be sure, I would get it checked every year. The average water consumption among 5 people is about 300 gallons. With this being said, I would make sure that the well I have or design would be plenty enough for a family of 5. When building a home that is off-grid, I would use the gray water system. It's a great way to conserve resources. When constructing my home, the 2 materials I would use is concrete and timber. Concrete is a great material for creating solar design homes. It regulates the temperature where it keeps the house cool in the summer and then warm in the winter. Timber will be used because it is an easy material to work with. It's also flexible and strong, which are 2 characteristics that you want when building a house. Another great thing is that it's pretty much available anywhere, and definitely in San Diego, California. They're both eco-friendly because they're renewable. For my lighting requirements, I would be using the fluorescent lights just because they're cheaper, it saves money. I would definitely only use them at night just because I rely on my light for my solar shingles. Now for conditioning and circulation, I'll be using the geothermal heat pumps to heat and cool my house. It is very eco-friendly. It basically, when you want to heat your home, the pump extracts the heat from the ground. When the house needs to be cooled, the role is reversed and the system draws warmth out of the house. For my gardening, I want it to be 30 square feet. For every square feet, you would need 5 gallons of water. Therefore, my garden will roughly need about 19 to 20 gallons of water. For plants and vegetables, I will grow kale, collards, spinach, and turnips because they can tolerate the cold. When it gets warm outside, I will most definitely have watermelon, sunflowers, tomatoes, and maybe even corn. In San Diego and most parts of Southern California, the soils are composed of clay. Since clay doesn't contain that much organic matter to it, adding organic matter will help the water soak in to the soil. To get rid of waste in an eco-friendly way, I chose composting. It is a very old method to get rid of organic waste disposal. It benefits me and the environment, and I can also use the compost pile as a fertilizer to keep my lawn and garden healthy. Solar shingles can cost anywhere between $60,000 to $75,000 depending on the size, slope, and pitch of my roof. When getting these, I should expect to pay $21 to $25 per square foot or $2,100 to $2,500 per square installed on a standard size single home.